This was a hell of a game, one of the Eastern Conference Finals, man. Now that is real basketball, high level basketball. This is what Western Conference Finals supposed to look like. Not without watching game one of that Minnesota OKC Thunder game, which I'm not even going to speak about all that foul baiting and all this thing that was going on that was wrong with the NBA now today in today's game. But tonight, New York Knicks, Pacers, came down to an overtime decision, which the Indiana Pacers ended up gutting out this win on the road in Madison Square Garden, taking a 1-0 lead in this Eastern Conference Finals, trailing 14 points in the last 2 minutes. The New York Knicks completely collapsed, choked it. In games like this, if you want to be able to get over the top, if you want to get over the hump, if you want to make it to your first finals that you haven't been to in over 40, 50 years, if you want to be able to be a championship team, you got to be able to close out games like this. Now I want to give a huge shout out and caps off to the Indiana Pacers, because they've been showing that they got the type of consistency, they got the type of resiliency to be able to come back whenever they down in a ball game and be able to fight their way and claw their way back into a ball game and ultimately coming out on top. Tyrese Halliburton, I have no more bad things to say about you, man. No more. He hit the Reggie Miller on him. Choked. Big time shots at the big time shots all throughout these playoffs from Tyrese Halliburton. Hey, I have nothing else to say bad about you. Overrate that. Overrate who? Overrate that, man. Whenever the Indiana Pacers needed to come up clutch with a big time shot with the game on the line, Tyrese Halliburton has absolutely delivered. He has now solidified himself and cemented himself as a dude. He is one of those dudes. He's one of the premier talents in the NBA today. One of the premier guards. Full display tonight. Coming up, you beat your man. And you had the big balls to be able to come back and try to find that 3-point line to be able to win the game. Ultimately, his toe was on the line, but to still take and make that shot shows the type of confidence Tyrese Halliburton have in his ability, man. This was a good game. It came down to the wire, but the New York Knicks, they let this one slip away. When you up 14, you got a chance to be able to put this game away. In 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, you got to be able to do it. You got to be able to do it. But I'm gonna start with the Indiana Pacers, because like I said, Tyrese Halliburton, he came clutch. It's like he a reminiscent of Dame time. Because every time is what the hell? What the hell? What the hell, Burton? Yeah, man. Tyrese Halliburton, you came up and you showed it out. Big time shots after big time shots after big time shots throughout this whole playoff run for the Indiana Pacers. Indiana Pacers showed that they got the resiliency as a team to be able to call back whenever they down. It's important. When you playing the Indiana Pacers, you got to play the full 48 minutes. You can't let up. We seen it against the Bucks. We seen it against the Cavaliers. Now we seeing it in the Eastern Conference Finals against the New York Knicks, down 14. 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Pacers claw their way back into this game, and Aaron Nesmith, that nigga turned into motherfucking Steph Curry or something. He turned into Tracy McGrady, man. 13 points in 13 seconds. That nigga hit 5 consecutive threes to be able to put the Pacers in that position to be able to even take this game into overtime. 20 points in the fourth quarter. Good shit, Nesmith. Now I was not expecting Nesmith to be able to shoot like that with the game on the line. Five straight threes. Back to back to back to back to back. Cashing them. Gave his team a chance, and they capitalized off of it. And that's why I said the Pacers, they're a dangerous team, because they got multiple guys on their team that can be able to knock down tough shots. They got multiple guys that can be able to step up when the moment is the brightest. Nembhard played excellent down the stretch with excellent defense. Ultimately was sealing the game with their steal off Jalen Brunson. Like I said, Nesmith, 20 points in the fourth quarter. Tyrese Halliburton did his thing. He led the way. He led the charge with 26 points in this ball game. Miles Turner was getting them going in the first half. Pascal Siakam, he started coming through in the second half, started getting his shot, started going downhill. His shot wasn't falling in the first half, but he stayed with it. And that's the thing about this Pacers team, is that they a team that like to play fast. They team that is deep. They got 9 to 10 guys that they can believe and trust in. That Rick Carlisle can be able to rotate, and they going in the production not drop off. This was a good win for the Indiana Pacers, man. To be able to steal a game 1 in Madison Square Garden in a hostile environment where you down 14 in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. That's how you drop your nuts and put your fucking hard cap on, man. That's how you do it. You rip the hearts out the Madison Square Garden. And with Reggie Miller on the card, it was only right for Tyrese Halliburton to hit the choking. Come on, man. This is what I like to see right here. This is playoff basketball at its finest, man. Not foul baiting, good executing, high level shot making, defensive intensity, physicality. Refs letting these guys play the right way and let them play through contact. Don't bail them out. This is not about the refs right now. This is about the players, the 2 teams, the 10 players that is on this court right now. They need to be the one to determine wins and losses, not the referees. Swallow your whistle, put it in your back pocket, and let these guys fight it out. This is a conference final. This is where the grown man's supposed to be showing up. And tonight, this was a great example of that. A great example. Good win to the Indiana Pacers. New York Knicks, man, y'all in trouble, man. You can't be able to drop and lose games like this on your home floor up 14 with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Y'all supposed to easily got away with this win tonight, making it a 1-0 series. Y'all was up comfortably throughout the whole game. It looked like y'all finna run away with it. But the Indiana Pacers stayed with it. Man, OG Wananobi, we need more from you. Mikal Bridges was an absolute no-show in the second half. You get a big-time performance from Karl-Anthony Towns, and I want to give a huge props to Karl-Anthony Towns because throughout these whole playoffs, you had been nothing short of sensational, man. And niggas was talking about how you cannot play center because they felt like you were too soft. And what you do this season, you were second in the NBA in rebounds, and you following that up with this postseason, being a lead catalyst for the New York Knicks team, and you made them go to their first Eastern Conference final that they haven't been to in 30 years, man. In game 1, in the Eastern Conference Finals, you was the one that put the team on your back. You had an efficient 30-point night. You couldn't miss from downtown. Big time shots. Good performance from Karl-Anthony Towns. I have nothing bad to say about him. Jalen Brunson. He did what Jalen Brunson gonna normally do. Be that big time star player of the New York Knicks, which he is. Gained on 40 plus points tonight. But ultimately he came up short because they couldn't seal the deal. You got to be able to play the whole 48 minutes when you playing the Pacers because anything can happen, man. With that high-octane, high-paced offense that the Indiana Pacers possesses, man, you can't let up. You got to always have your foot on the gas, never on break. This was a crazy game, bro. It was crazy. An overtime thriller. The New York Knicks, they somehow find a way to lose this game. This one gonna hurt. This one gonna sting. Waking up in the morning while y'all going back watching over film. Game planning for game 2. Man, this one gonna sting because y'all had this game 1 and y'all let it slip away from you. Cause like I said, you get 30 plus from Karl-Anthony Towns. You get 35 and 12 from Cat. You get 43 from Jalen Brunson. You get 16 from Mikal. You get 16 from OG. You get 8 points, 13 rebounds from Josh Hart. You get 9 points off the bench from McBride. You shot 11 from 34 from the 3-point line, man. But the thing is, Mikal Bridges, in the second half, you only give these four points in the second half. We got to be able to take care of the ball going down the stretch. Can't allow a defensive intensity to be able to speed us up or slow us down. And that's what the Indiana Pacers did them in this game tonight. Going down the stretch, Jalen Brunson cost them 2 or 3 big turnovers, which end up turning this game upside down and start turning the momentum into the Pacers' direction, man. Say, bruh, you gotta lock in. You were the head of the snake. Mr. Fourth Quarter, Mr. Clutch Player of the Year. Now I'm saying you're not deserving of it, but you gotta take ownership. 3 costly turnovers going down the stretch. If you didn't have those 3 turnovers, you get at least a shot attempt up. You don't allow six points on the other end, man. This was a crazy thriller. This was a good game, bro. Good game. Cause like I said, bro, this is what playoff basketball is supposed to be about, man. It don't be supposed to be none of this foul baiting, none of this unorthodox game. It's supposed to be a physical game. It's supposed to be high level octane offenses, 2 physical defenses colliding with one another, fighting for a chance to advance to NBA Finals. This was a hell of a game, bro. But Indiana Pacers, they showed they was more resilient tonight. They showed they was a team with more poised tonight. And Tyrese Halliburton, he might be one of the greatest fucking closers of all time. My goddamn, man. Every time I look up, I say something bad about him. He make me bite the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Man, Tyrese Halliburton, man. Hey, anything bad I said about you, man, forget I said that shit, man. Real talk, bro. You gotta forgive a nigga. Sometimes a nigga heart be all in it and you be up and down. But like I said, when your team be needing you the most and it come clutch time, hey, I know one thing about it. Tyrese Halliburton gonna be the one to deliver. And this is what you want. In the Eastern Conference Finals, you get Tyrese Halliburton. You got Jalen Brunson going head to head with each other in a neck and neck ball game. Coming down the stretch with an opportunity to win a game. You can't ask for nothing more. Nothing more. Ultimately, I'm not gonna say who got the better of who. I just know that the Pacers got the better of the New York Knicks. This didn't come down about individual matchups. It came down to team on team, mano y mano. And it looked like the Indiana Pacers wanted it more down the stretch. The Knicks was so lethargic. They was careless with the ball. And that's why they lost this game, bro. You had control for 40 minutes, for 46 minutes or the 48 minutes of this ball game. And that's what happened. This is playoff basketball. When you playing a team like the Pacers, who's never out of it, who's gonna fight, he gonna fight and claw their way into a W for the full 48 minutes, man. That's what happens. That's what happens. This was a good game, bro. But like I said, Knicks fans, I know they hurt. New York Knicks players, I know y'all this gonna sting. Tom Thibodeau, this gonna sting. Cause no way we just let up a 4-point lead, a 14-point lead like this just vanished right before our eyes. In a 2-minute span. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy, son. Listen. I'd be having these niggas running bleachers in the motherfucking me stadium right now after this shit, man. I'd be cussing these niggas ass out, man. Cause ain't no way y'all just dropped the game one like this on y'all home court up 14 with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter and y'all end up losing this game in overtime, man. Like I said, you get big time performance from your 2 big guns, but you look at the Indiana Pacers. Like I said, you get 20 points from Neesmith, 5 consecutive threes, what led the way from ultimately getting his comeback. You get 31-11 from Tyrese Halliburton. You get 17 from Siakam. You get 14 from Miles Turner. TJ McConnell off the bench give you 10 points. You get 8 points from Obi Toppin. You get 9 points from Benedict Mathurin. You get 15 from Nembhard. You get 6 guys in double figures for the Indiana Pacers. When you look at it for the New York Knicks, you only get 4 guys in double figures, and that's the game. 6 guys in double figures versus four guys in double figures, and that's what happened, man. The New York Knicks going down the stretch and not make enough plays to ultimately win this ball game. They did not make enough shots to ultimately win this ball game. They did not take care of the ball when they needed to going down the stretch of this ball game, and this resulted in a loss in the game 1. Knicks fans, let me know in the comment section how is y'all feeling right now after game 1, letting this game slip away. I know y'all got to be hurt. Pacers fans, get in the comment section below. I need to see all my Pacers fans, my Tyrese Halliburton fans, Mr. What the Helly, Mr. Halliburton. I need y'all in the comment section. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because game 1 was an absolute movie and it was must-see TV and high-level hoops at its finest. And that's all I've been asking for. I am a fan of basketball before anything else. I'll be wanting to see high level basketball, especially with this is the conference finals with a chance to punch your ticket into the NBA finals. We don't want to see no bad basketball, man. But I got what I asked for. Game 1. Going into overtime. Pacers claw their way back and force an overtime and end up winning this game. Still in game 1 on the New York Knicks home floor. I need 7 games of this. I need 7 games. NBA guys, please bless me with 7 games of this series right here, because it's going to be a heavyweight fight. Nonetheless, man, that's all I got for today. Indiana Pacers, they clawed their way back. Mr. Tyrese Halliburton, Smith, good shit. New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson, Carlton Towns had a good game, but it ultimately wasn't enough. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Game 2, y'all know where we can find me. Friday night, we're going to be right back here talking about Game 2. Do y'all think the New York Knicks going to be able to bounce back in Game 2? After, y'all think they're going to have a chip on their shoulder to be able to come back and bounce back in Game 2 after knowing they just let one slip away? Are the Indiana Pacers going to steal 2 games on the New York Knicks home floor? Is Tyrese Halliburton going to be able to follow up the performance he had tonight in Game 2? We going to find out. That's why y'all need to hit that subscribe button so y'all can come back right here and we can talk about it after Game 2 on Friday night. And I'm going to see y'all then.